Come in.
Hi. Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, have a seat. So, what's your concern for today?
So I set an appointment because
Yeah.
this is regarding my maternity leave. As you can see, I'm 5 months pregnant as of now, and I would like to file my maternity leave for the next year.
Oh, wow, congratulations on your pregnancy. So, this is your third pregnancy?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. Is it a girl or a boy?
I haven't checked it yet.
Oh. Okay, so regarding your maternity leave, so you're gonna be on leave for the next year?
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah.
So what about the project, the big project that you're working on, the project with our really important client?
Okay, so since I still have 1 month left before my maternity leave,
Yeah.
I'm planning to hand it on to someone that I think will be a good substitute for someone I can trust this project.
Oh, but then, come to think of it, this is actually your third pregnancy within the 5 years that you're working here, and which means that you already taken 2 years of maternity leave, and realistically speaking, um, I admire you for being such a strong woman, for managing your personal life, and for at the same time have a career and to take care of your children. But um, come to think of it, you need to find a balance between your personal life and your work life. And in order to do that, you have to compromise and have some sacrifices, because I'm sorry to tell you this, but I know it's a very happy event that you're pregnant, but at the same time, the productivity of the team is suffering, because we're not really sure how we can trust you with major projects, like big deals with clients, if you're always gone in your maternity leave, if you can't do your job.
So, but yeah, I understand what you're trying to tell me, but then I also understand that I have this right for my maternity leave, and besides, I promised you that I will be passing this project that um to a very responsible person in the company.
Okay.
So what do you suggest I can do? So do what do I do?
Do you do? Okay, let's take a look at your options. To clarify with the company policy, let us check with HR with that.
As pregnancy is part of a woman's personal life, the company does not have any say whether she should be pregnant or not. However, there are options that the company can offer. Maternity leave can last up to 52 weeks. For the first 26 weeks, the expectant mother can take the full leave and take full pay for that. However, she can return to her job after it and have the same benefits, conditions, and terms. And the remaining 26 weeks of her leave can be used as shared parental leave with the husband. This happens especially when the mother and the father have to share responsibilities over taking care of the children at home. Paternity leave is a lot shorter than maternity leave, which is why this option is frequently taken by mothers and fathers alike.
Go.
So, I hope you understand that your situation is quite complicated, and it's a lot different than what we have to deal with in terms of maternity. But the company does have some options for you, so we can help you out. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. So, basically, right now, I really recommend. Okay. So basically, right now, I really admire you for being such a strong woman. You're such a, like, for managing your family and for handling your work as well, and for taking care of your kids. But you do have to understand that you can't do both of these at the same time, and you have to look at your options, like which do you value more? and you have to make compromises and sacrifices in order to do this. So is it your work or is it your personal life? Because you do have to understand that if you keep on doing this, so if you keep on not if you keep on being on leave, and you can't really progress further in terms of your career, because if you're not here, then our company can't really trust you with any major projects and all of that with regards to efficiency and productivity. So our option for you is perhaps you could take your right to a 26-week leave of maternity leave. So that should be enough time for you to recuperate and to have time with your baby and to take care of him or her. But for the next 26 weeks, I suggest that perhaps you can come back to work and take on your responsibilities. And with this, you could actually have the option of having a shared parental leave in which you could transfer these weeks that you have to your husband. So maybe in this way, you can actually share the responsibility of taking care of your baby, so that you can find a balance between your personal life and your career. So is this fine with you?
Yeah. Thank you for that alternative you gave to me. And
Yes.
I'll be talking about this with my husband.
Okay, so let me know if you're fine with this or not, and if you have any concerns, like don't hesitate to email me,
Okay.
and yeah, the company will do something for you.
Thank you very much for
Okay.
your concern. I'll get back to you as soon as I talk with my husband.
Okay, congratulations again for your pregnancy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, come in.
Oh, ma'am, you called me over?
Yeah, take a seat.
Sure, thank you.
So, how have you been doing?
Well, I've been doing great. Yeah, I've been doing great. My employees are doing well. I think my projects are fairly right on track. How about you, ma'am?
I'm doing well too. But I'm glad you're doing well. So, how about your employees? Do you have this one employee named Janello?
Yeah, yes, I do.
So, how is she doing?
Oh. Well, I've made her the point person for one of my bigger projects, and I don't know if she's handling it well. Maybe it's the pressure or something, but I try to help her out, but she just seems scattered. She's not able to present things on time. I don't know anymore.
Because I've received this report from HR, and I heard that you have been accused of no, you've been accused of being a bully somehow to some of your employees. Is it right?
Really? How so?
Well, first you've been giving her some tasks that she doesn't have to do, and you've been criticizing her job even if she has been doing it well. And I've been observing her also, and I've seen her work all night in the office for the past few days.
Well,
So do you think, have you been like harsh to her?
Well, when I was in her role, I was doing those exact same things. But I handled it better and I was able to do the job well. I don't really think it's considered bullying, no. I mean, yes, she has pressure on her, but I put pressure equally on almost all of my employees.
Okay, so let me first talk to the HR to know more about the details of this case, and I'll get back to you.
So what exactly is bullying and harassment? So this means it can be from anything from unwanted behavior that makes someone feel intimidated, degraded, humiliated, or offended. It is not necessarily always obvious or apparent to others and may happen in the workplace without an employer's awareness. So recently, an employee named Janelle Go complained to me and brought up her concerns about the fact that her boss, Joanna Cinco, has been mistreating or bullying her by specifically targeting her and victimizing her by giving her extra work that she doesn't even need to do. and she's been subject to constant criticism, and it has been affecting her emotionally, and now she's actually considering quitting her job. So as I am HR, I am obliged by the law to keep this confidential. Um, and with regards to what she can do, actually, the company can't really do anything about this because it's not within our legal boundaries. But Miss Janelle Go herself can actually file a complaint against Miss Joanna Cinco in a case of harassment. But in order to prevent these kinds of situations, our company has actually implemented a policy in which the the offender can actually be put into probation, and he or she will be in a case, and depending on the severity of the case, he or she could actually lose his or her job.
Okay, so I've talked to the HR again.
Yes.
And I see that there was a complaint filed against you about this. But then, as you know, as the company policy says, that you can have a probation for this.
Am I on probation then?
But for now,
For now.
yeah, I'll just tell you that you have to like slow down a bit and like give some slack to her.
Alright.
Hmm?
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, just because this is just
Maybe-
like for now, it's just a word of advice. Because you know, doing this or maybe being too harsh to her might degrade her morale or like just promote like bad relationship or lose her respect for you or for the whole team. So
Alright.
it might lead to like less productivity and all. So just calm down a bit.
Yeah, I thought we were having good relations. Apparently not. Okay. I'll talk to her about it, and then maybe I can shift some of the responsibilities to others. I'll see what I can do,
Yeah.
and I hope HR gets back to me on that memo.
Yeah. And if there's anything I can do, you can just go to me. We can have a talk.
Alright. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Come in.
Hi, Miss Cinco. So I've received your email and you wanted to talk to me?
Yeah, sure. Sit down.
Okay.
Sit down. This is going to be a serious conversation. You know, and how the company has been currently undergoing some budget cuts, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and unfortunately, our department is one of those. So due to those budget cuts, we won't be able to afford sustaining some of our employees, and I'm afraid your job has been made redundant, and so we'd have to let you go.
Oh my gosh. But I have to know, why me? Of all people, why me? I've been very loyal to this company through its ups and downs. I've been here for 5 years. And I think I'm a very competent secretary. I do. My boss has never missed an appointment in my whole stay here. And I do all his paperwork and everything. And I think I'm a very good secretary. So why me? Why are you letting me off?
Yes, I know you're a very good secretary. It's just that your boss has been transferred to a new role where he wouldn't need a secretary. And unfortunately, that would drastically reduce your job. And we don't know where else to put you. And aside from that, really, our department has suffered a lot of budget cuts, and we really can't afford to continue on with another employee. So I'm very sorry. It's simply that your job has been made redundant.
But what can I do? I need this job. This is my only source of income. Do you know that I am a single parent and I have 3 kids? I have to pay the bills by myself, and I have to pay their tuition to go to school and everything. What am I gonna do?
But, I'll see what I can do. I'll check with HR on what the criteria is and how it was evaluated. Maybe there's something that we can check again.
Okay.
Okay, so redundancy happens when, for 3 reasons, for 3 possible reasons. First is when the closure of a business. Second is the closure of a department. And third is when there are changes that happens wherein fewer employees are now needed. So there are 6 criteria for determining who are those employees that will be under redundancy. So first is the length of stay in the company. Second, attendance records. Third is disciplinary records. Fourth are the skills, the competence, and the qualifications of the employees. Fifth, the work experience. And sixth, the performance records. So apparently, in the case of our employee, he or she has been performing low in one of those criteria. So these criteria have been evaluated by 2 of our supervisors or managers that has known these pool of employees that have been selected. In the case of our employee, what the company can do is first give her a compensation or redundancy pay, or help her find sorry, find a new job.
Yeah.
Find a new job. Sorry, again. Oh shit. Okay, again. Okay, so in the case of our employee, what the company can do is first give her a compensation or a redundancy pay, and second, help her find a new job.
I'm so sorry, Janelle, but HR rechecked the criteria. There's really nothing we can do. One of the supervisors evaluated you as low, and then there's really nothing. But the company is going to offer you a really good severance package. The redundancy pay is about a year's worth of salary. This should be enough to support your children for a while until you find another job. And if you need any help, well, we're willing to give you references if you need any. You've been a very good employee to us. Is there anything you'd want to say, to add?
Well, it's hard for me to accept that I'm gonna leave this company. I didn't expect this, but thank you for being so kind and handling the situation in such a nice way, and for helping me get on with my life. Thank you.
Sure. If you needed any help, just please email us. The company will try its best to see what we can do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.